So, just like DC is in a $1.2 billion hole with the releases of Black Adam, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, The Flash, the upcoming Blue Beetle, and Aquaman 2. Well, Marvel's got problems of its own. Since the release of Lightyear, it's estimated they've lost somewhere in the neighborhood of $890 million. So the release of Lightyear, that goes back 8 movies. So things aren't looking too good for the House of Mouse and over at Warner Brothers Discovery. So I have to give credit on this one to Violent Renegade. He does an excellent job of laying out the fact that Disney's lost somewhere in the $890 million range in their last 8 movies that have been released, going back to Lightyear. The Walt Disney Company is estimated to have lost a stunning $890 million on its last 8 studio releases, including The Little Mermaid and Elemental, according to BoxOfficeAnalysis, and that would be Valiant Renegade. Valiant Renegade laid out his argument in a recent video in which he estimated that many Disney blockbusters actually lost money or barely broke even during their theatrical runs, despite the news media spinning them as hits. That includes Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Thor: Love and Thunder, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Strange World, Lightyear, The Little Mermaid, and Elemental. So it's actually 9 movies, of which Strange World and Lightyear are just total bombs. The Little Mermaid's not doing well, and neither is Elemental. Disney could have another bomb on its hands in the form of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which opens this Friday. The 5th installment in the franchise has received scathing reviews since premiering at the Cannes Film Festival. It's currently sitting at a 50% Rotten Tomatoes score, which is the lowest Rotten Tomatoes score for any of the Indiana Jones movies. The analysis omits Avatar: The Way of the Water, since it was financed by James Cameron's Lightstorm Entertainment before Disney's acquisition of 20th Century Fox. Valiant Renegade estimated that Disney could lose a whopping $1 billion in potential revenue due to the fact that the above titles will go to Disney+. Now keep in mind, what Disney does with Disney Plus is they pay themselves to put those titles on the streaming service. That can't go on forever. It's just simple numbers, folks. Valiant Renegade said in the video. That's where we are. The Walt Disney Company is just making all the wrong decisions, not only creatively. Girl boss Phoebe Waller-Cates. Ashoka, The Acolyte, just to name a few. But in the distribution channels as well. Disney is facing an unprecedented financial crisis, with CEO Bob Iger attempting to slash $5.5 billion in spending, laying off 7,000 workers worldwide. The layoffs come after a disastrous 2022 that saw Disney stock plummet 44%. Its worst year in nearly 5 decades. Former CEO Bob Chapek, who was abruptly fired on a Sunday night at an Elton John concert in November, on the heels of his last quarterly report. Disney's financial woes came as the company increasingly embraces transgenderism, critical race theory, and other forms of woke politics in its entertainment aimed at children. Pixar's Elemental, which had the worst opening of any Pixar movie in history, featured the studio's first non-binary character in a theatrically released movie. So there you have it. Disney, in my opinion, is on the ropes. And if it wasn't for the park business, they would be in even worse shape than they are now. So feel free, comment down below, share your thoughts, what you think about the direction Disney's heading in with their content. And while you're at it, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to get notified when my content is available here on YouTube. You can also catch me on Rumble and Odyssey. And as always, I thank you for taking the time to watch. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. And I will see you later.